It's hot.
Mike is hot.
Mike is hot.
What's up, guys?
What is up? What is up? What is up? Welcome to the stream. Today we have just one today, but we're gonna have more throughout this week. I'm thinking maybe we can squeeze 3 in on Wednesday and maybe 3 in on Friday. But we might just stick with the 2. I don't know. But we're just gonna have the 1 today. Brad and I have been kind of all over the place this morning. It was a good weekend for us, but we're busy today, so we're just catching up on that. So we're just gonna do the 1 Auxilia. It is a tier 3 Auxilia. We have a 4060. We have 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. I've already opened the box for the motherboard because I got everything in here, and then I started building it, and then I forgot that I'm supposed to stream. So we have that already pulled out, but I put it up right on top right here. It is the MSI B550M Pro. Our AMD chip today is the 5500. 4-core CPU, amazing for gaming. We have the MSI 650 watt. We have 4 Alexander PCs fans, and then we have power cooler and a terabyte of storage. Is there more storage? No, it's just the 1 storage. Our storage is the Kingston NV2. Has 3,500 megabytes per second read and write, I believe. Yes, for both. Really good Gen 4, cheap, like NVMe. Cheap as in just like really good for its price, I would say. Not cheap as in bad quality. I love Kingston. And then we have the Deepcool CH370. Yes, Deepcool is done, but we still warranty these cases. Should something happen to any Deepcool product that we sell or happen to ship out to someone, all Deepcool products are still covered by warranty. We will stand by it. Other than that, I'm gonna just start moving things off. We'll pull the motherboard down and we'll start building. That's my PC. That's what we talk about.
Yeah, dude.
So, hey, I offer free PC signings. I'm like that guy in the street selling you CDs. Like, hey, man, I'll sign it for free if you buy it. It happened to me once in LA. I fell for it, but the guy, he pitched me a good deal. Like he had a whole salesman. I couldn't. I don't know. I felt bad just saying no to him. Maybe that's his goal, but I don't know.
That's what it is.
He swindled
100%.
me. He swindled me. But I gotta respect the hustle.
Yeah.
I have to respect that type of hustle because that stuff's hard. That's really difficult, and that's how a lot of guys start. So.
Cobalt says, "I see you guys like Kingston." Yeah, they sponsor our streams.
Yep, sponsor streams. They like working with us, and we like working with them.
Yep.
So it's a very easy relationship. Very willing to participate in things that we bring to the table, and willing to do things for them. I would love to build a whole get their thing vinyl wrap
That would be
or
cool.
even printed on.
That would be cool. So what'd you do over the weekend?
I went to the Ren Fair.
How was that?
It was good. It was hot. I was doing fine.
I bet.
The missus did not think so. She was like, I am hot. We're done. I was like, what? I mean, we were there from 10 a.m. to 3, which is a long time.
Yeah.
Out in the heat and everything. I was doing fine. I mean, as long as I have a cold beverage while I'm in the heat and some shade once in a while. But she was done, so gotta respect it. Not gonna force her. I'm also not gonna make her sit in the car and waste her gas on air conditioning.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, we can go. It was a good time though. Saw her friends. And then yesterday, I worked in the garden from 11 to 4. I got a really nasty sunburn from my lower half of my back right here. So all of this is burnt. But my girlfriend was putting the sunscreen on my back. I'm like, just stop at my shoulders. I'm fine. I got a little stubborn. I was like, I'm good. I'm fine. I don't need it. I thought we wouldn't be out there that long. And
Yeah.
I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel any tingling. And then got home, I'm like out front doing stuff, and she's like, "What's wrong with your back?" She took a closer look. It's burnt. Yeah. Nice and pink. Yeah, but
I got some sunburn too.
hey, man, being a white boy like in the tech industry, you don't get a lot of sun.
Yep. I got some burn too. I was driving
M3R1 Dan just
All the
resubbed
time.
for
There you
22
go.
months.
in my
Hello,
car,
fellas.
which has no air conditioning.
Oh no!
So I had my windows open,
Yeah.
and then my arm was out.
Oh, so you got
Hanging out.
that. You got that
I
tan
just
line.
got
That's
the
the
one arm,
best.
the one arm tan.
Ameridan just subscribed to tier 1. Hello,
for
fellas.
22 minutes, for 22 months in a row.
2 years coming up.
Coming up on 2 years.
Yeah.
How's it going, Dan?
How are you?
What the dog doing?
What's the dog doing?
What is the dog doing? Nope. This is not typically the drill I use. The one I use is right there. I always forget we have multiple drills. Oh.
The better Cobalt? Cobalt was saying you're kind of thin.
Oh. Yeah, so like I said, sometimes I'll change my tone of voice. Like a lot. And I don't even notice it.
Like that.
Yeah, I don't even notice it. I just like trail off and I'll get quiet. I don't know. I don't think about it. Brad has known me for a few years. He knows I'm bad with my tone.
He has trouble controlling the volume of
The volume. I always wonder, like, sometimes like I'll yell pretty loud in the warehouse. Mostly because it's like it's a warehouse. Like who the fuck cares? But I always wonder what you and Liz think up here.
We take all.
Why is he yelling so much?
But when I tried it with butter, everything changed. I love cone.
I love Cone.
Cone.
What's the corn kid up to these days?
I don't know. Living life.
Living life just like that. I mean,
Living life, eating corn. It's got the juice, man.
I like didn't. I don't know. I like liked that video, but then once everyone started,
The Egyptians believed the most significant thing you could do in your
I love
life
it.
was die.
dude, I love that whole show on Netflix. Have you watched it?
No.
It's what's it called? Punk on Earth. It's her last name.
Oh.
It's Punk on Earth, and she just like kind of gives you basically misinformation like that, like the
Yeah.
whole time, but also teaches you something. And it's like
Oh, is this like the fake reporter?
kinda, yeah,
He
yeah.
like does like journalistic stuff.
Yeah, she like interview people,
Okay.
and they're like,
I've seen clips.
"What did you just say?"
Yeah, I've seen clips. Okay.
It's on Netflix. You should watch it. It's only like one season. It's literally just like TV show brain rot, pretty much.
I went to the shooting range in Crystal Lake. I didn't even know we had one.
Oh, they're like on.
It's
I
like
think-
off of
I-
76.
Is it like a white building?
Yeah, it's like a big warehouse.
Yeah, I've been there. It's a nice place.
Yeah,
They have a good range.
that was the first time I was there. It was actually like probably one of the cheapest ranges I've ever been to.
When you shoot.
Just my dad's pistols.
Do you have a 45?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't own a gun though. One, they're a little too expensive, and also my wife is against guns, so which is okay. I don't think it's either.
Just get a machete.
Yeah, just
Be like El Chapo.
Just get a katana.
Well,
and
babe,
like
you
that.
said no guns. And you left me with no other option.
Bought this 4-foot steady. Compensate. But yeah, no, it was fun. Yeah, I haven't been shooting in a couple years.
I remember last time I went, but actually no, I went shooting. My buddy like just got his gun. And he's like, let's go to the range. I'm like, cool. And like I outshot him, or I was just more accurate that day, and he was just so mad. I have a video of him like he has a clean sheet up there, like all the way down the range. He's taking his timeline up, pulls the trigger. You just see him just like blatantly miss, like in the video, and then it cuts.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, no, I was looking at it, and they offer like fully automatic rentals. Holy shit, Dad!
That'd be.
Want to go shoot an AK?
You a shotgun down the range?
One of these days we'll go back and
Yeah, I want to shoot with
find
Wiener.
one of them.
I want to
Yeah.
go shooting with Wiener. That'd be so much fun. If he ever texts me back.
Wiener. I'll have a talk with him.
Yeah, I'd be like, what the hell, boy?
Hope you don't get paid by the hour. You work too fast. You whip those things out.
You make a good point. You should slow down.
Hey, what's up, Volcare? You got sunburned, take cold showers. Hot will make them worse. That's what Volcare says.
What will make it worse for me?
Hot water.
Yeah.
Is your sunburn like really bad, like blister?
No, you gonna see it?
Oh. Oh, okay.
It's like pink.
Yeah.
It was worse yesterday, obviously, because I just got it then. But not that bad. But I am very German blood, so I get pretty. I tan nicely. I tan like a nice, like olively, like tan. But when I'm white, I'm white. Like I've been outside this summer. I've already gotten a sunburn on my back, but that's the upper part of my back. Now, the lower half. I don't know. Because I was bent over in the garden and like so the sun was like right on top of me. But I fixed all my onions, so I think they're all gonna grow.
Oh, hell yeah.
Through. I just like got the dirt around them, like a bulb, so it'll just grow out now, which is sick. And then they got dunked on by the rain, which is perfect, because onions love rain. So we'll see.
Hey, what's up, Ready Player One? Sorry, I missed your message. It says, hola, mi amigos.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
And XTC says, hola, boys. What are we building today?
We got the Auxilia on deck.
Yes, sir.
Got a white Auxilia. It's tier 3. But just this one today. I know we just did only one on Friday, and I know we're just doing one today. But we plan on having more builds throughout the week. So, I think that's a good plan. Oops.
I remember when I was like 14 or 15, I went to the pool and didn't have any sunblock on. And my shoulders got so burned that they were blistering.
Oh, I
It
am
was the
so
worst.
sorry, dude.
It was absolutely terrible. Man.
That's a terrible sunburn. That's an unhealthy sunburn.
Yeah.
Like,
It was like
sunburn is healthy,
like
but like,
second degree burns. Like they were. It was
I don't
very-
TJ's daughter has gotten that. Like, I've seen her with, like, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I was like, holy crap. Do you, like, tan, or do you just, like, mostly burn? You, like, lightly tan?
I lightly tan.
Okay. I know you got some orange in your beard, so I didn't know if that affected your skin at all.
That's what good. I'll I mean, I'm a little tanned compared to like on
Yeah.
and stuff.
You got a little.
I get maybe I can get a little bit darker than this, but that's right.
You got a lot of freckles, though.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of,
Freckles and moles. I was blessed with mole genetics on both my mom and my dad's side. So it just got dumped on.
Huh? Dude, the other gardeners the other day were complaining about mosquitoes, and I was like, huh, yeah, that's a good point. Don't worry about it. And they're like, what? I was like, I haven't met. The only other people I know are my sister and my uncle that don't get bit. Other than that,
Really?
yep. So it's from that side.
Yeah. PP Unkaka 123.
Pipi un caca.
Yeah.
Un.
Unkaka.
It's and.
Oh, okay. Well, guys. Stiffy, it's me. It's me, Timmy.
Stop laying around and you become a what?
Some queso, like your mom said. What's happening? Cool.
Cool, yeah, cool.
Sure.
Queso seems like a cool guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still, you know, it would be fun if we did Friday. We did kind of like a speed build, not like a speed build where like I build as fast as I can. You know, we lose quality. But like speed building is like we just see how fast I can regularly build a computer and not skip any.
That would be cool. Yeah.
That'd be fun. I have no interest like skipping around and like, you know, sacrificing the quality. But I am down to like just figure out like quickness and what I could do it. I'd have to take like an energy drink or something, just like get really wired. Like, I would not be able to talk to chat though. I would be like full in, like in the zone. That'd be pretty fun. What's your loyalty program about? Do you want to?
I don't know much about our loyalty program. Do you know?
It's not. Is it actually officially?
Well, I know we're doing. So, I believe. I'll have to look it up to make sure. But if you have a PC from us and you know somebody who wants to have a PC from us, you just shoot us an email saying you'd like to get a code.
I know that it's like a referral code.
Yeah, it's like a referral.
We have the referral code. The loyalty program. If it's out but not like officially out, that means we're still kind of working on it.
Well, you might be thinking of the up.
That I am thinking about. Loyalty program is like the referral
Yeah,
code.
loyalty
and,
is the referral code, so
Yes.
they get $50 off of their build, and we will send you a $50 gift card for Steam.
Yes.
So that's what the loyalty program is. We are looking into an upgrade program, but nothing official.
That is like a long time from now.
Yeah.
The upgrade program. But definitely something we've been talking about, and something that we've been interested in wanting to do. So yeah. Hi, Owen. Oh.
Are your PCs fire? Yeah, I'd say so.
No, they're chill AF. Because they're cold. They run smooth. You know what I mean? No? Get educated. I love that meme. Good morning, Kanye. Shut the fuck. I feel like
that
that.
Book of Daniel says, "Yo."
I feel like
What's
that's
up, man?
your mood when you wake up at 2 and you can't go back to sleep. Everyone comes in from work, they're like, "Hey, Brad."
Yep.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Thankfully, that hasn't happened
No.
since last time. When was that even?
Last week.
Last week.
It was like last Wednesday or Thursday.
That was not fun.
That is not ever a good time. 19 sleep.
Yeah. I think yesterday I went to bed at like 8.
I fell asleep pretty early too yesterday.
I was so
I
tired.
feel like it was like that storm that came in.
Yeah.
Like that was a whole.
Yeah, the storms all this weekend were giving me headaches.
Really?
The pressure changes and stuff.
You're getting old.
I know. Not
How's it-
fun.
How's it feel? Did you ever have that like when you were younger? Or did it just start?
No, it started happening like the last probably like 6 or 7 years.
6 or 7 years?
Yeah.
What are you...
It's my sinuses.
Oh, I was like,
It's
what are you
like
saying I got in from me? Like,
Yeah.
sinuses will do it. I have bad sinuses too. I feel you on that one.
Thanks for the follow, Jay So Smart.
JSO? What is up? Welcome as a citizen. If you're looking at your website, what would be better, AMD or Intel? Maybe a dumb question. I think it's kind of more what you're using the machine for. If you're kind of going to be doing more workstation work, Photoshop, all that type of stuff, like literally editing videos, any sort of workstation work, I would say go Intel. If you're just gaming, like solely gaming, or maybe you might use Discord to like stream to your friends, but that's it. Like I would go AMD all the way. Mostly also because new AMD CPUs that are coming out are going to be supported in the current generation motherboard socket, which is awesome in terms of being able to upgrade. It makes it super easy. Not that you would need to upgrade. Current AMD AM5 Ryzen 7000 series is really, really good, and especially for the price when you compare it to Intel. But yeah, so it's kind of like more what you're using it for. Both are really good. It used to be like Intel's so much better or AMD's so much better. Now it's more like, they're both good.
Yeah.
Like,
Gaming, Discord, streaming, and video editing.
how intensive video editing and streaming? I would just say go Intel at that point. I would go like i5 or even i7 in terms of just that type of like workload that you're thinking about putting on it. What do you think?
Let's say Intel too. Yeah. That works for me. Like you can still do all that stuff with AMD.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, easily. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like at this point, like you compare the single core and multi cores of all these CPUs of these current generations, and they're all amazing. Like you can't really miss out on a good CPU. Like I wouldn't do an i3 12100F in our Auxilia for all the things you want to do for it. You could use it. It just wouldn't be as well as you want it to be. Like, So. Alright, so we got all of the main cable connections. I'm gonna put in our fans now. There's Alexander PC's branded fans. They're PWM. They have 5-volt RGB, so you'll be able to control all the colors from the motherboard. PWM also means you'll be able to control the fan speeds from the motherboard. So. Oh, I actually did end up harvesting the potatoes.
Oh, you did?
I got a like half of a 5-gallon bucket that's full of potatoes.
Holy crap.
Yeah, and I started from a bag like this big. There's so many.
That's awesome.
I'll bring some in. I told Liz I'd bring her some too.
Sweet. Yeah, I'd love to try a couple. If-
That's if he has one growing. I've already taken 3 of them. I don't like cucumbers. Someone else that I hang out with a lot likes cucumbers. I know.
I love cucumber. That's who he's talking about, me.
It's me. He's talking about me.
Yeah.
That's what Brad said. He's like, it's me. Brad's like, it's me. I'm the one that likes cucumbers. Yeah, I mean, he just like, he doesn't care. He has so many plants, just growing
That's
so many
so
different things. He gave us a cucumber. I was like, oh my god, thank you. Like, obviously it takes time for it to come in. Next day I see him, he's like, hey, how do you like that cucumber? I was like, yeah, my girlfriend really liked it. He's like, oh, great. You want 2 more? I was like, sure. Take what you give me. I was like, oh yeah, I'll have to bring you some potatoes for a harvest. He's like, no, that's your harvest. You keep it. I was like, this guy, Jeff is like the nicest like soul I have ever come across. Like, he is just genuinely like, he's a gym teacher. He's exactly who you want to like teach your kids. He's super like sweet, super nice. Just kind of like, I don't know.
All the kids were younger, we used to have summer camps in the backyard.
Oh, that's cool.
Bring all of the gym
Oh, that's fun. Like all the toys.
big church
Oh yeah.
days for like exercise in my backyard.
Yeah.
That's cool. Now, probably another dumb question, but I got confused looking at the GPUs and all the options, and it fluctuates the price a lot. What should I look for in a GPU?
I'd say since you're doing more video editing, and streaming and gaming, I would say you should look out for more VRAM. Because that will really help you out with some of your processes. It will speed up a lot of processes, not just help you, it will speed up everything you're trying to do. Because you have more of it. It's kind of like, like for example, like Modern Warfare. You max that game out, it takes about like 7.65 to 7.9 gigabytes of VRAM, which is a lot. Most cards, the lower ends ship with just 8. So if you're trying to max out, I mean, definitely go like something. I would say for your situation, Radeon or NVIDIA, I would look at something that has like 12 gigabytes at least of VRAM. Especially if you're going to be doing more high quality gaming, 2K, 4K, and the video editing. Those are all important to consider. But yeah, so I understand what you mean. Like, you start really looking into it. Happens a lot when we do customs too. Like, customers also do their own research, and we really support that. But they're like, oh, wow, there are like so much to it.
Yeah.
Just when it comes to building a computer that you don't think about, like all the things that play nicely with each other, or how you can get best performance out of anything else coming out.
Mm-hmm. And if you're streaming, also look for 30 systems that offer 32 gigabytes of RAM.
Yes.
Because that is what's recommended for streaming.
Cobalt will praise more RAM.
Yes. And no question or dumb questions in the PC world. Exactly.
Yes, I agree with Cobalt. If you're going Intel, NVIDIA plays very, very, very nicely with Intel. I would not say the same about an Intel and Radeon system. Not that it doesn't play well or that it won't perform well. It's just more complications can arise. Mostly because Radeon just hates Intel and Intel hates Radeon.
Makes sense. They're competitors.
Yeah, like why make them work together?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, you're sacrificing your own sales.
It's true.
It's a double-edged sword.
Double-edged sword. Indeed.
Get some height going on. At 170 lift. It feels so much better like on my back.
What was that?
It feels so much better like on my back.
I can imagine.
Sometimes when I'm at my we use wooden desks in the warehouse, mostly because it's softer than the metal that we work with. And it's an anti-static. So great thing to work on. But I'll go up to the wood desk and be like, man, I wish I could have it like a little bit higher. Like, or I'm sitting down, I wish I could have it a little bit lower. Like move this desk up and down. It's such like a luxury.
I do like this. So cool. Hey, what's up, Star Killer?
What up?
You
Welcome
made it?
back. Welcome back.
Welcome. Yeah, check out Breakhorn, man. He's a friend of APC's. He knows what he's talking about. Oh, sure.
Ooh. Ooh, my shoulder's a little tight. All right. We got all these beautiful wires in here. So much fun. I love refrigerators.
I love a refrigerator.
I want to remake that with me walking like down the a little aisle of boxes, PC boxes. To be like, I love computer building.
I love power supplies.
I love, yeah, just refrigerators.
I love refrigerators.
God, I love it. I am a man of simple humor.
I love lamb.
I love them. Brick, are you just naming things in the room and saying that you love them? No.
I'd like to invite you to the pants party.
The what? The party in my pants.
Yeah.
Brick, are you inviting me to a party in your pants? Or are you saying that there's a party in your pants and I'm invited? He's like, yes. Precisely. He's like, well, no. And he's like, okay.
Yeah.
He's like, very well. And he runs around the corner and like crashes into like a bunch. I watched that movie way too many times, but I love it.
Well, thanks, man. We watched that on the final day of my small engines class.
Brick brought a hand grenade.
Yeah.
Brick killed a man. I've been meaning to say you should probably lay low.
It was like a turd wrapped in burnt hair.
Sex Panther.
Yeah.
60% of the time it works.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Take your mom out to a nice seafood dinner and never call her again. Dorothy Mantooth is a saint. A saint. And then like they leave like laughing. It's like, what were you guys doing? Even the guy who couldn't think said something.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, I need to go home and watch that movie.
It's Anchor Man, not
Anchor
Lady.
Woman. Yeah.
That's a scientific fact.
What in the hell is diversity? I believe it was an old wooden ship. Written in the Civil War era.
What CPU cooler should I be looking for?
Or what CPU?
Yeah, so a little rundown.
Star Killer, we don't use that profanity here. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Caught in the act. Someone flip it.
What's your profanity?
I'm kidding. Say whatever you want. But I just wanted to be. I don't. We don't care. But I was just kidding. San Diego. And they're like, no, it doesn't. Like, yes, it does.
Trying to see how cost efficient it would be to custom pick the parts or get a free build. So,
You know what Ron says? Ron says when it goes on the teleprompter. God damn it!
yeah. Shit. He's trying to see how cost efficient it would be to get a custom or get a free build.
Ooh, okay.
So, AIOs or the liquid coolers will cool a little bit better than power coolers or power coolers.
Mhm.
But it also depends on which chip you get. You're gonna now I'm quiet. How about now?
It's like an i3, like so for this build, you wouldn't want to put an AIO on.
Yeah.
It's too much, and it will actually underperform the CPU if it's cooled too much. So it needs to get hot to a point where it can actually run processors.
Mhm. Yeah, so it really just depends. I mean, the cool thing about power coolers is the only thing that can fail on it is a fan, and fans are like $30 at most to fix.
Mhm.
Whereas if you get an AIO, the pump can fail, a whole bunch of things can go wrong with it, and then the only way to fix it is to replace it. So, you're still covered by the lifetime warranty, of course, but power coolers are easier to manage, in my opinion.
I would say tower coolers are easier to clean. Yeah, like manage, they're easier to clean. They're easier to service. Like if the fan goes bad, I mean, you like an AIO. Most of the time, depending on what case it's built in, I mean, you have to take the whole AIO off.
Yep.
You have to take the radiator system off, which usually includes all the fans. And depending on what fans you have, that might be really difficult. AIO. I have an AIO system in mine at home. I know Brad has one of his at home. We love them. They're great, like pieces of hardware, but it comes down to preference. It comes down to also just like what do you physically, aesthetically prefer in your machine. Things to think about.
He was looking at the 14500.
14500. You could cool it with a 240 AIO. Not really needed though. The 14500 still has like a 65 watt TDP, or maybe like a 70 watt, which means it can be cooled with just like a basic heatsink. It comes with its own heatsink in the cooler. It's like a little fan like this big. I could cool it with this cooler that I have on the system right now. It's very efficient and not very power hungry. I love it when you. Damn, someone is feral in the chat right now, dude, for some PC specs.
Oh shit.
That is absolutely crazy. He's gonna clip that. 14.5, yeah, but like I was saying, I mean, you could put a 240 radiator on it and it would work really well. But you could also put a fan on it, like a tower fan on it, with a 120 fan. It would work perfectly. So.
Yep.
I'm about to bust.
Specs.
They'll put a chain on Starkiller, dude.
Careful, you might like that.
I'm gonna shoot them with. It's not talking at that point, then.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's Monday. Okay, Cobalt said Brad took the words right out of my mouth. Stop talking specs and it wouldn't be a problem.
You know what you're doing to me. Can you handle the beast?
Oh, man. The internet is a strange and fun place.
Dude, I was walking in downtown Cary, You know the alleyways that are back there?
Yeah.
You know, like by the bank and stuff, he like cut through.
Yeah.
He was walking, and this guy like leaned out his back porch, pointed at a no trespassing sign. He's like, "What do you think that means?" I was like, "Don't go on your prop." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Who are you?" I was like, more like, "What's going on?" And he's just like, "Can't walk through here." I was like, "It's an alleyway, dude." I was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Why do you live here then?" Like, like if you what? He was just like picking a fight with people. It was just, like a market. It was a farmer's market. He was like bantering this like family with a stroller, and then he started bantering me. It's like, dude, is that all you gotta do? Like on a Sunday morning, is just like get mad at people going to a market. Like,
Yeah,
you
dude.
live in a downtown where people.
Was the sign on his property or was
It was on
the
his
alleyway?
property. Yeah, it's not in the
Okay.
alleyway because you can go down the alleyway.
Yeah, that's what.
And he's like, "What would you do if I did it in your property?" I was like, "I'd let you walk through." I was like, "I wouldn't care." I was like, "If you came onto my balcony, and we got issues." But like, it's more like issues like, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
Who are you?" But it's like, there's a restaurant across your street, dude. I don't know.
People, man.
I was just like, that's a weird thing to get mad about. And I've met the other person that lives in that house. Met their dog, pet the dog and everything. Huge smile. And they're like, "Have a great day. I like you too." And I walked down the alley. Did not go.
Jeez.
So it was like literally just that guy who had an issue with it. I was like, "You work by it next to a bank too. Do you get mad when like the workers park back there?" Like,
He said, Star Killer says, let's talk about the rules. No touching the hair and face. That's it.
what's
Okay.
this?
Now this looks like rocket science. What's the NVMe and the secondary storage? NVMe's are the hard drive.
Yeah,
It's just
a
the style and
it's
form
a
factor.
SSD.
Oh.
It's not a hard drive.
Okay, it's
We're
a
talking
SSD.
specs. I need to make Starkiller happy if we're talking
Yeah.
specs. We have to be right, or he won't treat me right.
Okay, stream's over. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an SSD, so it's just your storage device. NVMe is the form factor, basically.
Yep. It's really small. It's like
Yeah.
this big. It goes, if you look in my front cam. Oh, I'm side cam. That's okay.
There we go. No, you're front.
Front cam. So an NVMe fits on the board. There's a slot right here, about this long, and then there's a heat sink right here, underneath the tower cooler. That also has an NVMe. This is where we put it. Secondary storage is an option if you're on our configurator.
No.
But the secondary, I mean, if you want more storage, you can have it. If you don't want more storage, you don't have to have it.
Yep, you just have to have one so you can install Windows on it.
Yep.
Secondary.
And we use hard drives like for mass storage.
Mm-hmm.
If you want like a 2 terabyte hard drive, I know it's not on our website, but you can just like email us and be like, "Hey, I want to add it.
Yep.
How much is it?"
And you can add it at checkout too.
Yeah. The 2 terabyte. I feel like only the 16 is available.
No, it should be the 4 terabyte
Oh, it
and a
is.
10 terabyte, I think.
Or is it 12 terabyte?
I don't know. I know there's definitely a 4.
Yes, but we can do 4. We can do whatever you want.
Yeah. If you don't see it at checkout, like 8 and 6, no 4. Oh, okay. It's 8 and 16 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah. Okay. So
that
8
makes
and
sense then
16.
why he would only put that on if the
Yeah.
NVMe's end it. Because I would rather get NVMe storage. I would say only get a hard drive if you're like offloading data. Like if you want to save versions of your Windows, like a full copy of that, and you want to have a copy of it just in case anything happens. I mean, that's a perfect place to put it on a hard drive.
Yep.
NVMe is just like really, really quick. So it's really good for like launching games.
It's almost a necessity at this point.
Yes, I would say like even I feel like some games are like requiring NVMe.
Cyberpunk.
Or SSD. Yeah, Cyberpunk requires NVMe. Yeah, they're just super fast ways of storing. I've started my computer off its hard drive, and it's like, holy crap. Because you used to be able to start your computer, let the hard drive boot, like, I'm going to go get a drink, make a coffee, come back, and it's just freshly booted.
Yep.
But now it's like, you can't even go to the bathroom and come back. And like,
Yeah,
you can't
Windows
even like
usually-
walk away from the room
Yep.
before it's
Windows
booted.
boots up in like 5 seconds. It's crazy.
So, big improvements on NVMe.
Bulkara says another awesome PC build. Looks cool. Yeah, I love the white Auxilia. Love how it looks.
I love that just like from bottom to top of our like list of builds, like they all look really good.
Yep.
There's not like one case I'm like, oh, that looks really bad, or like I wouldn't do that. All of our builds, they all look different and they all look really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I am biased.
So like I have a 2 terabyte external. I could also use that, right? Would I be fine with a 1 terabyte NVMe and secondary storage, or could I use the external that I have instead of the secondary?
I would consider, games are really large, especially if you're going to be streaming and stuff. Playing a lot of different games. I don't know how you're going to use it. And depending on how big your external storage is,
2 terabyte.
2 terabyte is it an SSD?
It's external, so probably USB.
Probably USB. Okay. I would say 2 terabyte external. Like 2 terabyte external would be perfect for like all your like video editing that you want to do. That would be exactly what you'd use an external for. Rest of like for games and stuff, for streaming, I mean, I'd put all that like on an SSD. Especially because if you're going to be streaming and gaming, doing all that stuff, having it all in one place, like on the NVMe, helps the computer just run a little bit more cleaner and efficiently. Cleaner as in like no hiccups. You're just kind of smooth play throughout the entire thing.
Yep, and you also have to think about transfer speed with the USB on the 2 terabyte external. So it'd be good if, like, say you record gameplay on your 1 terabyte, and you're done using it with editing and all that stuff, but you want to keep the raw footage. That's when I would move it over to your secondary 2 terabyte.
Yeah. Really helps clean up your
It
space.
it just helps keep the 1 terabyte non-cluttered, and you still have the file.
Yep.
And then if you're looking at all the options for NVMe, we offer the NV2, which is a 3,000 megabytes per second.
NV2 is 35.
35.
Megabytes. 35. I believe that's read write.
Read write. And then the KC3000 is double that, so it's 7,000 read write. And then the Fury Renegade, I believe, is 73.
7,300.
Read.
Read 7,000 write.
Okay.
So it's faster read, but the same write as a KC3000.
So, you can game on an NV2. There's no problems with that.
Yeah, I mean, NV2 is.
Yeah, NV2 is
It's like
super fast still.
if you could tell the difference, it's like the difference between the two is like 1 second, like startup time, maybe not even.
Yeah.
It's just you're talking about like megabytes per second, so you're talking very milliseconds of load time between differences there. I mean, I use a Saber Rocket at home. I've had my Saber Rocket since I got the machine, and that's between the KC and the NV2, so that's like 5,000 read write.
Yeah. And for comparison, like the fastest hard drives, say like 10 years ago, were like 100,000. No, 100. Hold on, I'm trying to think. There's like 100 megabytes. Yeah, that's it. 100 megabytes per second.
And my streams on my initial 1 terabyte, My games in my 4 terabyte. Yeah, and that's a great way to do it too. It's a lot of different ways you can handle your storage. Obviously, if you're trying to access, like if you have like hours of footage and you have it externally on that USB drive, trying to get that back on might.
It's gonna take a
It's
while.
gonna take a lot of time transferring it back, as well as transferring it to it.
Yeah.
Just because it's via USB and those read-write speeds are a lot slower.
Yep. Yeah, hard drives are like top out at probably like 200 megabytes per second. And USBs are like 75, 80, unless you get,
Depending
like,
on which version of
depending
USB
on which
it is.
version.
Yeah.
USB-C is faster than the normal USB.
If it's like a USB like 3.0, it'll probably work a little faster. But if it's USB 2.0, like your generic USB connection, it will be a little slower.
So hopefully that helps you out, OG. I know there's a bunch of information, but
Prime Day tomorrow. Get them sales. Yeah, I have some things, and I have like golf stuff I've been keeping my eye on. Not like I just need like a new glove. Nothing crazy. I would never buy like
golf clubs on there. I feel like that's one of those. That's one of those things where you have to like go and try to get a feel for them.
Yeah, you definitely do. But
Sales hide the wallet. Yeah, tell me about it. Usually, there's nothing right now that I want on Amazon, which is nice for once.
I might see if any like Apple Watches go on sale.
There you go.
Like any like newer gen, not like the newest one, but there's a good price. You might see them now. I won't tell anyone, but they'll be signed.
Well, Kara, what are you looking to get on Amazon?
Ooh, or I might look for a good like monitor.
There you go.
See if like any ultra wides go on sale. Could be teased. We got the Asus Dual, so this is the 4060 we're using today. We don't skip out on GPUs. We don't skip out on any parts. We use beautiful parts for every build. If I got the Dual in my Auxilia, I'd be like, oh, I'd be so happy. I think the only other like 4060 we really used other than the Dual is the MSI Ventus, which is also a really good looking.
I love the duels this time around.
I don't know. There's a lot of things I want to do. Not enough time and not enough money. I live in a capitalistic world.
Yep.
It's very difficult on my wall. No, I'm not really actually a big spender. I don't like buying things really. I'm very my generation right now, where I'd rather spend things on like experiences.
Yeah.
Not like too crazy. Like I understand you still need to save. But I'm not very materialistic. Like I have like this things I like need and want, like my phone, wallet, and keys. But then other than that, like I don't really care.
Yeah.
As long as I have clothes, I'd rather go thrifting to buy clothes and save money than buy new clothes that look exactly the same.
I feel that.
But that's just me.
I research for days, weeks, months before I press buy. Yeah, for me, for somewhat the same. Then other times impulse gets the best of me.
Impulse can really get the best of me. I say that like I don't spend stuff, but then impulse can just make me buy like a 4070 Ti on launch.
Or an iPad Pro.
That was not me.
That was me, and I returned it.
I honestly thought I was waiting for the day when you were gonna like bring it in here, because I didn't know if you were gonna use any of it for work or like what you were planning to do, or because I never really asked you.
I was planning on using it to like draw and that kind of stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
And it was really nice, but
Because you got the pen for it too.
I got the pen, so which is why I was driving to Palatine to return it. But Yeah, I mean the pen was sweet. I bought a drawing app but you know, it's just not it. I couldn't afford it. I mean, I could, but it put a little bit too much pressure on, and it was locked in for 2 years that I had to pay $70.
Yeah.
Especially with network that I would never use. Like, why am I paying $20? That's stupid, you know.
Yeah. Could I use the Ethernet external to hold some of the games instead of the secondary storage? I just don't know if I need a bigger secondary storage or NVMe.
So what I would do is I would honestly I would just get a 2 terabyte
Main drive.
main drive.
Yeah, that's probably the most bang for your buck right there. It's like a 2 terabyte
Yeah.
NV2.
And what you can do is you can install the games, like say you can use Steam to install your games, for example, and then you can back up those games onto your secondary hard drive. And then when you're ready, you can just swap them, move them back over to your SSD. That's what I do. So that way you don't, like, if I'm done, say, with Call of Duty, I don't uninstall it.
You can move
I
it.
just move it to my mass storage, so it's off of my NVMe. And
Which
then when
will
I wanna
take
play,
like load time. Like that'll take time to transfer it, but
Yeah.
it's way faster than if you don't have very good like, internet. Like, I
Yeah.
use Wi-Fi, so I don't have the fastest speeds in the world. There's no cable.
but that's what I would do. I wouldn't unless it's an older game like from like 10 plus years ago. I wouldn't really play any games nowadays on a hard drive.
I uninstall my games religiously. Have like a whole ceremony. Like,
Yeah.
today you die.
Yeah, I have a bunch of games installed that I don't play right now, and I haven't played in months. I just don't want to. I don't know. I don't delete them.
I
only
do not
delete 'em
believe in deleting games.
Yep. Only unless I need more storage than stuff.
No, just
Get
buy
the
more
X.
storage. Never delete your game. Always just buy the storage. You never need to wait.
Light candles, play monk chants, read from the book of Broda. Oh yeah.
Speaking in tongues as he's deleting that. Like,
Yeah. Well, Kara's planning on buying some crap sunglasses that he can take to work, a manga series he's reading, and maybe some Jeep Duck from Amazon.
so I look for 2 terabyte
Yeah.
NVMe and secondary. I mean, if that's, I would do the 2 terabyte NVMe and your side drive. If you want more storage, then definitely get a second SS or like an NVMe for your secondary storage. You don't have to have secondary storage if you don't want to.
Yeah, it's not a requirement.
It's not required. We do offer like a none option for that, and you can always add it in the future if you think if you don't need it right now, and it you comes down the line like, hey, I need to add this. It's super easy to add an NVMe. It's probably the easiest thing to install ever on a computer.
It's literally the easiest thing.
Yeah,
It plugs right in.
It's like 3 steps. It's like a
Yep.
screw, put it in, you close it.
Yep. The only thing that might be easier is RAM, but RAM can even be a little.
If you want, you can definitely get
Rough
more storage
sometimes.
though. Like definitely, like if you think you need for your system. And it also depends on how many games you plan on downloading. So if you plan on having like all the games in the world, or if you have a massive library, I mean, definitely get more storage. It will help you out. And also, I like to consider, games coming out are going to be huge. Games in the future are going to be huge. So they take up a lot of storage now. So I definitely have people consider. And there's a reason, like, if you look at our website, you'll notice once you get to certain models, like we don't ship with 1 terabyte, we ship with 2 terabytes. So we think if you're using this good of a machine, like you have a lot of things you want to play and or download and or file. So I mean things like the Strategos, I believe the Spartan and Archon, like and above, like all those things ship with 2 terabytes of storage.
Yeah, Starkiller's right. Best thing about PCs is you can make changes later. That's one of the advantages of having like a desktop is everything is modular.
Yep.
So if you go with the 14500K or 14500, sorry, and you're like, hey, this isn't good enough. I think I want to swap to the 14700K. You can do that.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to add more RAM, you can do that, or change your graphics card. You can do that.
Gladiator. Oh, I thought you meant like you saw the new Gladiator movie. I was like, oh my god, how was it? I was like, it's not.
There's a new Gladiator movie?
Yeah.
What?
Vin Diesel's in it.
What?
Yeah.
Is it out already?
I don't know. Look it up. I think it's literally called Gladiator 2. Fun fact, Gladiator was the first movie I ever saw. I was a freshly born baby, and my parents were like, hey, let's go see a movie and bring the kid. Now I feel old. Stop it.
Expected release date is November 22nd. No, I remember watching Gladiator in my uncle's basement. He had just gotten surround sound installed, and we watched. Well, I wasn't allowed to watch.
And that's when getting surround sound in your house is like a big deal.
Yep.
Like, you have surround sound.
Yep. So my dad and my uncles went down there and watched the movie.
Oh, doable.
And I wasn't able to watch it because I was too young.
Oh, they didn't let you watch it?
No.
What?
Yeah, when did the first one? Let's see how old I was. And I will do a Will It post in a minute. 2000. Yeah, so I was 10. I could see that. Not allowing a 10-year-old to watch that movie.
Come on. 10-year-olds see everything now.
And now they do. What do you recommend for a graphics card? So, again, it depends on your usage. So for video editing, VRAM is really good. So I believe the 4060 has a 16 gigabyte version.
Is it the 4060 or 4060 Ti?
I don't remember. It's one of them.
I think it's the Ti.
I think it might be the Ti.
The 4060 Ti can get 16 gigabytes of VRAM. I think we have an option for that on the configurator.
Yeah, it's a 4060 Ti. That one would be really good for video editing, and it's great for gaming too.
It'll work great with the 14500 as well.
Yeah. If you're playing at 1080p, 4060 is great. 4060 Ti is great. If you're looking to push 1440p, I would probably start out with like a 4070.
4070 or 4070 Super. The benefit of also going with the 4070 or 4070 Super is that you get 12 gigabytes of VRAM.
Yep.
So you get a better performing card and you get more VRAM. Not as much as like a 4060 Ti, but you're trading that off for a better card. So I'd look around that area, especially with the CPU you have. I wouldn't do like a 14500 with like a 4080. That's why we don't really offer it also on the configurator. If you don't see an option on the configurator that you are wanting, it doesn't mean we don't have it or we can't do it. It just means we just don't have that either one set up in the logic of the configurator, or two, we made some changes recently. But you can always reach out to us and be like, hey, I'd love to do this upgrade to this. What can I do? And we'll help you out.
All right, guys, in the top of Twitch chat, go ahead and place your bets. Do you think it'll post and have everything work? That means fans are spinning, lights are on, and we get the post light. And it's a good way to earn channel points, which we call drachma. You can use drachma to redeem sound effects like this one.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
So yeah, you can play blurps. Or you can, when we do giveaways, which we will have one, I believe, soon, I think we'll have another one.
We're talking about it.
Yeah, we're talking about it. You can use channel points to redeem extra entries into it.
Hell, the people, Brad.
And I just got a spam text message from a scammer saying, I am Ashfield with JP Morgan Chase. Are you interested in part-time work? What should I respond with, chat?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. What did you have in mind? I'm a trained assassin killer.
Yeah.
I'm a man of many qualities.
I'm a man of many talents.
Yes.
Never bet against Jacob. That's not true.
Oh,
That's
that
not
is
true.
That is a true fan right there.
That's not true. He loses sometimes. Not very often, but it happens.
All right. I'll be right back. I know we're almost done with this, but I'll let you guys still kind of choose.
He lost recently, that's true. The other day.
Have a good one.
See ya.
Enjoy the evening.
You too.
I didn't go on vacation.
And it's not even like a real vacation.
It's kind of like a vacation. Well, I guess that's true.
It's important.
That's true.
So no, it's not.
That kind of sucks.
Although she is not.
There you
And I got early.
go.
I will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right. All right. We're done. Get this thing. All right. What was our
It was like 2,300 on yes, 10 on no.
Okay.
I don't know who did the no.
I guess we'll find out.
I
I'm gonna
know.
fix this cable in here. Motherboard cable, it's not a bad angle, but it's kind of giving me some funny looks here. Yeah, pull. There we go. Super good airflow coming in right now. Having good lights. Looks like a beautiful build. Awesome computer. And let's not forget the most important part. There's a headphone stand in the case. That's pretty cool, man.
Head stained.
Headstand.
Yeah, everything's working, right? You got post, you said?
Yeah. Yes, it did.
Okay.
Sorry. I heard you and I was like, yes, in my head.
Yeah.
And I was just staring. I was like, cool. Yeah. Sweet.
All
So
right.
this will be, I know the owner of this build is in chat. Thank you for letting me build your PC live, but this thing will be ready tomorrow. We're gonna, like how we always do for every build, we're gonna run it through the races. What's the term for like run it
The
through
ringer?
The ringer.
Yeah.
Yeah, run it through the ringer. We're gonna benchmark
We're gonna
it.
test it.
We're gonna test it. Yeah, we're gonna test it with some extra verbiage. But yes,
Run it through the paces, that's it.
running through the paces. Yes. I was like, no, yeah. But cool. Yeah, we'll make sure everything is running smooth. We'll make sure to get your name on there. We'll make sure to activate Windows and get all the drivers. The only thing we won't do is set a password and download your games.
Is there a difference between Windows 11 Pro or regular? Does it matter? Pro offers some more features, but as far as I know, it doesn't really matter.
They're very similar.
Yeah, they're similar. If you think you might need Pro, I would actually look up the differences. But they're it's not it's not a huge difference. I think the main difference is like some networking stuff you get in Pro.
Yeah,
I think.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's gonna be it for Monday. For streaming, we like I said, we will have more builds for Wednesday and Friday. Yeah, we definitely have. I know for sure we have a Pal task on Wednesday, which is for one of our customers that was in Twitch chat earlier. And then I think we might have a big one lined up for a stream as well. But you guys will see. But that's it for Monday, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Hope you.
Cards Against
Oh
Humanity
yeah, we have
tonight.
stream night tonight. Cards Against Humanity. I told Owen about it.
Yeah. So it's not, we're not streaming it. It's just going to be in the Discord. 8 p.m. If you have Tabletop Simulator, we are playing Cards Against Humanity. Just have a good time. You can come late, leave early, whatever you want. So, yeah, that's tonight. Discord.
We'll be live doing it too. So.
We're not streaming it.
Oh, we're not streaming it?
No, nah, not cards.
Oh yeah, cards would be too
Yeah.
vulgar. I didn't think that would get us canceled.
Yes, it could.
But we'll be in the Discord.
Yeah, we're gonna be in the Discord. Everybody can join the chat
through
channel.
Discord. We'll have people like share their screen if you're interested. Yeah. Obviously, it's a place to just chill out. You guys can play with us. You guys don't have to. It's just a hangout. It's just a community night. So something chill, something relaxing. No cameras, no recordings. So it's just hanging out.
Yep.
And it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Just kind of
come and go when you want.
Yeah.
I'll probably play for like an hour or something.
Yeah. So pop in, pop out, and then yeah. But yeah, hope we see you guys there. Have a good rest of your Monday.
Yep. See you guys.
And I'm way too dark, like when the sun goes down, yeah I'm shining. Like when the sun comes up, yeah I'm rhyming. Haters try and bring me down, I keep moving until the funds go up. With the future, trust me, I'm telling you, beats are unique and the flow is irregular. I flow like electric, straight through the wire. I need to stop, drop, and roll cause I'm on fire. So don't get it twisted, man, cause I'm lethal when I got the mic in my hand. And most of these cats don't understand that Decipher is the man with a plan. So right now I'm here writing bars on my phone. I'm an idiot, I left my pen and paper at home. So I'm here writing bars to a ringtone and a bus with bare peeps, but I'm still in the zone.